the ambitious plans have various facets that took a lot of time to be addressed, or the plans were simply not implemented. So let's take it one by one, starting with privatization and disinvestment. One of the government's boldest initiatives was a plan to privatize government-owned companies. In the FY22 budget, the finance minister said the government would privatize 2 public sector banks and 1 general insurance company. But there has been little action on this front. We are now given to understand that privatizing one of the non-life insurers may not be on the agenda anymore, because 3 of the 4 companies on the list continue to be in poor health. Meanwhile, no PSU bank has also been formally identified for privatization. There has also been a lot of talk of other disinvestments as well, like the Concor privatization, which never saw the light of the day, while privatization of companies like the Shipping Corp and BML have been mired in the demerger of the company's non-core assets. So for now, privatization of IDBI Bank is the one big hope. One must also note the government's disinvestment targets have become smaller over the last 2 odd years, and from this year on, the term disinvestment receipts has been dropped from the budget. However, the government says it will continue to stick to the privatization agenda, though it will be doing this silently. One of the other big announcements this government made was the building of a 100 trillion rupee national infrastructure pipeline. This may have also hit a speed bump simply because the government is likely to have fallen short on its aim to fund 43% of the pipeline over a 5-year period ending next fiscal. NaBFID, which was created for the sole purpose of financing this infrastructure pipeline, has been unable to lend the 5 lakh crores as was planned. Instead, NaBFID's lending target has actually been lowered to 3 lakh crores with a new deadline of FY26. Also, 14% of the infra pipeline was to be funded through the 6 lakh crore asset monetization program. But in 2 of the first 3 years of the program, the government may have actually missed the monetization targets. A third avenue of funding was through higher central and state government capital expenditure. But from this year on, the centre has begun reducing the pace of capital allocations. That brings us to the third big plan, the setting up of a bad bank to tackle bank NPAs. Set up in 2021, the bad bank was to take over 2 lakh crores worth of stressed loans from banks by March 2022. However, that process started late. NARCL is now slated to buy 1 lakh crore worth of legacy loans from banks only by the end of the current financial year. So this also is running behind schedule.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go. Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC-TV18, now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.